Hey guys, it's your boy APT Songs here. And real quick, I wanted to give some quick commentary on the recent Kanye West interview that he did with Drink Champs with Noriega. That interview was a perfect example and demonstration of a person with bipolar having an episode in public in real time. I have known people that have bipolar, and a lot of the things that were happening in the interview, in terms of the things he was talking about and what he was saying about certain people, and then those same people coming back later and saying things like, the thing Kanye said about me on the show was weird because when I just saw him a couple of days ago, he wasn't talking all that mess about me. I know he talked about Just Blaze. He talked about Big Sean and how he was sorry he signed Big Sean and how Just Blaze was just copying him and wasn't, a really great producer or whatever. And so he said a lot of things during the course of the interview like that, and about other various things. There'd be times where Nori would ask him would ask Kanye a question, and then he would start to answer it, but then go off on a tangent about something else that didn't connect with that at all, and then come back and be like, wait, what was your original question? And so, again, having known people that are bipolar, this is the kind of thing that tends to happen. They might have, we'll say, quote unquote, regular everyday behavior when they're taking their medication and they're doing better. But when they start to have these episodes, then they can start doing things like saying things that are out of character about people that they are close to and care about, and not being able to put complete sentences together or structure them in a way that actually gel with any particular ideas they were saying in the first place. And this is a lot of what Kanye did during that episode. So as I'm watching this, I'm like, I like Kanye, and I'm enjoying watching the interview. And he did provide a lot of great nuggets in there about, believing in yourself and investing in yourself and treating yourself as a business and all these various other things in this 2.5-hour interview. But the parts where he was going off about people that are still in his life that he still talks to, it was a definite public display of somebody having an episode. And it's sad because, the people he talked about on this interview, they're coming out and saying, they had a different interview situation with Kanye, and that they can't believe he would say this kind of stuff, and they're kind of hurt by it. And it's like, yeah, when a person's going through a bipolar episode, they might just be saying the first thing that spouts to their head, regardless of how close they are with people. And so it's a hard thing when you have a friend that's bipolar to recognize that they're having an episode, and to not take things that they're saying so personally when they say stuff that seems out of pocket or insulting to you, because that they're not in the frame of mind to be able to regulate those thoughts. So it was an interesting thing to see that interview. And I mean, nobody on the interview is going to call him out for potentially having an episode during that time, but I've seen it in real life before with people that I know, and this was definitely an example of a bipolar episode that was happening. So watch that interview again and take note of the way that Kanye was talking at times, and the things he was saying that seemed like they were a little bit like far left of field or out of pocket, and a lot of the narcissistic stuff about him saying like, I'm so great, and then I told my friends that I'm richer than all of them combined, and that's all displays of somebody that has bipolar disorder. And because he's disclosed that he has that, it makes me question if he's still on his medication. And also it makes me wonder if anybody around him saying, hey dude, you really need to get some serious help, because I don't know if you're aware, but you're saying these things about people you care about in these moments. And I don't think in the moment that you are causing any harm, but you seriously are. So that was my take on the interview. I'd love to hear what your thoughts were about it, and if you found it entertaining, if you recognized also that he was going through a bipolar episode, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.